guys. Hi Facebook. I'm doing it again, guys. I told you, you might get sick of me, and that is a-okay. So I'll give it a couple seconds for people to join, but y'all, I'm lit up. And when a generator is lit up, you just gotta let me do my thing. Like I said yesterday, people are gonna say I'm too much. If I'm not for you, that's cool. If I am, stick around. I am just so excited. I have so much to share. So the Facebook thing is new to me, guys. So if you are here and I see your comments, I'll respond. I'm still learning my way around. For my Instagram peeps, I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for all the questions yesterday. So I want to dive right in because really I am a generator type, and in human design, it's all about waiting to respond. So I'm here to respond. I got a lot of questions. I got a lot of comments. I got a lot of people that deeply resonated with the things that I said yesterday, which honestly, I went live on a whim. And guys, I'm on both cameras. That's why it looks a little off. But I just went on a whim. It was like, I just have so much to say. And I didn't even realize I was doing a launch until I saw it as a launch. And with that mentality, I'm like, okay, so it's okay for me to go live however many times I want to. It's okay for me to talk about this thing that I'm lit up about. So here we are. So I wanted to start by talking about the program that I put together. Obviously, we all have a mission here. My mission is to help all the little Jordies of the world. And when I say Jordies, I mean anybody who can resonate with my story, anybody who has felt the way that I feel, anybody whose inner child the day before yesterday, years ago, however, wherever you connect with me and my story, I want to talk to those people. And here's why, because you know how long I allowed my voice and my greatness to be silenced because it made other people uncomfortable? Do you know how many times I let people tell me, Jordy, you are so into yourself. Jordy, you are on video all the time. Jordy this, Jordy that. And guys, the noise got so loud, I believed them. I started to silence myself. I started not to talk about the things I love. And I've loved astrology since I was like 15 years old. Then I studied the chakra system. Then I became a spiritual life coach. Then I got into human design. And here we are, years of work, years of becoming who I am, years of healing, years of embracing my power, my voice. And I'm finally at peace with who I am. And I'm just going to show up fully and authentically because my mission is so much bigger than me. There are, especially women, I know I target men too, but there are so many women out there sleeping on their potential. Somebody literally told me, one of my spiritual teachers, she said, Jordy, you are sleeping on your potential. Like for your potential, you are low income. And when I heard that the first time, it really hurt. Because I was like, what do you mean? I'm making 6 figures. This is great. I was working a 9-to-5 mortgage industry. I was barely sleeping. I was working Monday to Saturday, every holiday. I would show up on the weekends. I would work overtime. Anything that I could do, excuse me, to get my hands on money. And the thing that I realized is that money doesn't make me happy. Money is one of those things that it's an energy, it matches your frequency, and you can make money doing good, loving people, showing them their greatness, or you can make money by being in the mortgage industry, selling houses, pushing sales, forcing things. And I know which way I want to do it. So it's not about the number, it's not about the money, it's about you. The person that is watching this live, the person who resonates with my message, I did say I was going to pollute your environment, so you are going to see me, and I hope you're okay with that. People are going to criticize you anyways. They might as well criticize me for the things that I love to do, and maybe, just maybe, it'll reach the right person who needs a message of love. You can do this. You got this. Trust me. But anyways, let's get to the good stuff. Human design, right? So what even is human design, right? So human design is a combination of 4 modalities. So there is the chakra system, astrology, Kabbalah, and I Ching. So all of that was a channel message that a gentleman had back in 1987. And we went from 7 centered beings. If this is too woo-woo, we're just talking about energy pockets, right? Hi, Irvi, welcome in. So literally we expanded to 9 centered beings, and essentially human design is a blueprint of the best way, or how you should operate in order to be in alignment with the best version of you. Meaning the highest timeline where life is easy, you don't have to push, you don't have to force, things just work out, right? The right people come into your sphere, money is easy to make, you are happy, you wake up feeling good, you are healthy. That is the goal. Because at the end of the day, Our birthright is well-being. We are beings that came to be happy and just thrive. And the collective right now looks terrifying, right? There's a lot of people in pain, getting laid off, but it's up to us to work on us, understand ourselves, find our voice, and then amplify that message so that everybody can see their greatness, right? So human design changed my life, not only personally, but also in business, right? So I used to show up in business very afraid of being too loud, of ruffling feathers, of upsetting people. And then I realized who I am is raw, is real. I don't always speak perfectly. Sometimes I'll throw a cuss word in, but guys, I'm just very passionate. There are women sleeping on themselves. There are women who need tough love. There are women who need to get out of bed and be like, girl, you can do this. Wash that face, turn that camera on, and speak to your people, because we might not be speaking on the same things. My thing is authenticity and embracing your voice and amplifying, like toning to your superpower, right? Some people talk about mindfulness. Some people talk about self-love. Some people talk about trauma, sexual trauma, healing, whatever your sauce, whatever your flavor, whatever your mission, it is so unique to you. So human design allows you to see your uniqueness, right? We can literally see the energy pockets and how to use your energy efficiently. Where are the areas that you have consistency, where you should speak from, where you should show up from, and then the areas where you might struggle, right? And we don't have to get into specifics, but I did want to answer some questions around human design. So the first one is, what is human design? So again, as I said, it's just from my perspective. Again, do your own research, right? It's an energetic blueprint of how you're meant to operate so that you can be in alignment. So it combines those 4 modalities and it puts together this phenomenal system. And when I tell you, hi love, welcome in. When I tell you that it is life-changing, not to toot my own horn, but toot, right? I've literally seen people cry. I've literally seen people have full-on awakenings mid-reading, being like, wow, I always thought I was lazy. This is crazy that you're telling me that I'm supposed to get more rest. Or, oh my God, they always told me I had to pick one thing. And I'm like, I'm multi-passionate. I'm multi-talented. I want to do it all. My love, everybody. Oh, I love it, Manny Jen. The thing about it is that we are all so unique, right? So I'm going to talk about the types in a minute, but the reality is the thing that people beat you for, that they were like, this is wrong, you should fix this, you should be better. What if that's your superpower? What if that's your gift, right? Like for me, my energy, guys, I am a generator. I'm an energizer bunny. I got energy for days. Let's get things done, right? So 70% of the world are generator types. So that's me and the manifesting generators that are popping in the chat. Welcome in, ladies. I love it. All this Manu Gens, awesome. So we literally have what's called sacral energy. It's life force energy. It is this center that makes us generators, where we basically, when we follow our joy, we are literally attracting the right things, the right people, embracing our power, and all of this energy that we have. Guys, it's a gift. We came to work. We came to do work that we love. We came to change lives. We came to speak our authentic truth. And you have to find work that you love. The thing about it is, in today's society, they just tell you 9 to 5, work weekends, work holidays. Y'all, I've done that thing. It is draining. It is exhausting when you're working for something you don't even believe in, especially as a generator type. Because when you're not in alignment, again, alignment being what puts you in the best timeline, things are just working out, the right people, the right things, it really hurts you. You hit frustration. You hit a point of like, why am I doing this for? And it's like overwhelming and you can't move forward. Now, my Manigens, you guys are multi-everything, multi-amazing, if you ask me, right? So multi-passionate, multi-talented. You guys can do it all. You guys can do like 5 things 100% when I can only do 1. So you didn't just come to work. You came to literally bend time. You can knock 5 things out. Like, you being distracted is actually you in your power. So I know people are like, oh my gosh, pick one thing. Or I'm gonna tell you different, pick an umbrella. It is a beautiful thing to embrace all the things that call your joy, because as generator types, we need to follow joy. What makes you happy? Lean into that. Now, when we're talking projectors, these people struggle a lot. Projectors have a lot of openness in their chart, and we're not going to get into too many specifics, but it basically means they take in energy from everybody around them, they amplify it, and they lose sight of who they really are, right? So projectors are the guides, the teachers, the mentors, but they really struggle to see their greatness, to see how amazing they are. They get called lazy. Did you know that people who don't have sacral energy, like the generator types, actually need more sleep? They're supposed to be taking naps and taking breaks and like working 4 hours at a time. Nobody teaches you that. They're trying to keep up with a society where it's like, work hard, go get it. What if, as a projector, things come to you? Did you know that the projector strategy is about waiting for recognition and invitation, and things just come into you, like to your life, and you just get to accept the invitation or turn it down? The thing is that when you're trying to keep up with what everybody else is doing with society, you start to think something is wrong with me. My love, if you're a projector, you are not lazy. You need to rest, because when you rest, that's when you tap into your creativity. That is when you tap into alignment. That is when you allow your energy to be good so that you can receive an invitation and have the energy to get it done, right? Going down the list, my manifestors. I see my mom is on the chat. She's a manifestors. We are so different. Remember, I'm a generator. Go, 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 full energy, in your face all the time, right? Manifestor types are people who, mind you, their greatness will shock you, right? They came to initiate, to get things started, but their energy, their auric field is very strong. So they tend to rub people the wrong way sometimes. So you might see a lot of anger, either you angry at other people because they don't get you, or vice versa, anger being projected at you because they're like, you're too much, you're too bossy, what's going on? Manifestors type, my English, you guys. Manifestor types have direct access to the throat, which in human design, the throat is like the powerhouse. That is where manifestation happens, action, creative expression, all of that comes to being. So a manifestor is technically independent, but manifestors, we do want people, right? So what that means is you have to learn to work with your energy. You are not for everybody, but you came to get things started. You came to notice the gaps in the things and to allow divine creativity to come through you to create new things. You are here to initiate. So if you are being subservient, if you are not leading, if you are not stepping into your light, if you're not embracing the fact that you have that incredible connection, that creativity that is born within you, you're going to be very unhappy following someone else's vision for your life when you came to get things started. So manifestors, step into your power. Now the last type are my reflectors, and you guys are so rare and so special because there's literally less than 1% of you in the world. And I've been fortunate enough to have done 2 readings for reflectors, which so rare, but it's so incredible. So in the chart, you guys literally have openness everywhere. All the centers are white. What that means is that place and people who you're around literally creates your experience, because you are taking in so much from everybody at all times, from your environment, from your job, from your people. You are literally meant to spend a lot of time alone. You are meant to like connect to nature, get really familiar with your energy. And what I mean is, you might think you don't have energy, but when you're alone, it's just completely clear. You are literally a mirror for the collective. Where you are, you can literally see how the community is doing. Are we thriving or are we suffering? So reflectors, out of all the types, struggle the most because they feel a deep disappointment or pain for watching the world falling apart. But if you're in the right place with the right people, it can literally change your life. Stepping into your light and reflecting back to the world the things that we need to fix, and finding your voice by amplifying other people's voices. It sounds, oh my gosh, that is horrible. But reflectors, you know, you are so tough. My reflectors are so strong. You guys have been through so much and you've had to live with all of that openness. But when you step into your power, you guys came to literally show us this is what we need to fix. So with human design, the beauty and the reason I fell in love with this is because you literally get to embrace who you are. You don't need to be like me and be go, go, go all the time. And guys, I'm not too much. I'm not all over the place. I just have a lot of energy and I love this stuff. So I'm going to talk about it. Now, embrace who you are, but it goes so much deeper than just a type, right? There's the profile, there are the gates, there's your throat. How are you meant to market? How are you meant to speak? Now, if you have a business in human design, I actually created a program that came from me doing workshops. Mind you, I'm here to respond, right? So everybody's like, Jordy, why don't you turn this into a course? This is so good. Like, the world should know. I've done that. I didn't even think it was a thing until people told me it was a thing. But guys, human design changed my life. There is a blueprint that literally tells you this is where you should be focusing your energy. This is the right way for you to come in business, at people, environment. This matters. This affects you. And when you understand the whole picture, it's not even about business. It's about your mission. When you're leaning into what you love, who you serve, what makes you happy, what makes you wake up in the morning, guys, nothing matters. No money, no status, what people think. This is why I'm here. Because I know that what I have to say, my purpose, because we all have one, is so much bigger than being embarrassed on social media. That I might lose a few friends on Facebook because I'm live and I never do this. There are people who are uncomfortable with the real me because they knew the old me that stayed quiet, the old me that didn't take up a lot of space, the old me that silenced her gifts because it made other people uncomfortable. So what if you're uncomfortable? You can be here too. Embrace who you are, step up, really hone in like your gifts, your superpower, because your secret sauce, and again, my opinion, right? There is no coach that can give you that. There is no therapist that can give you that. There is no one other than yourself that can give you the approval that you're seeking in order to step into your light. Because who you came to be, the people you came to affect, the people in your sphere, that's on you. There are people waiting on you so that they can move. That is what gets me out of bed, is knowing that there are Jordys suffering, guys. I was in an unhappy marriage 5.5 years. I cried myself to sleep every single night. And I remember being like, this can't be it. There has to be more to life. But it's not just me. I've had clients come to me and literally say, holy crap, Jordy, I never knew that I could validate who I was. Because it's almost like you can see it, so then you can't deny it. You have tangible proof that this is who you are. And I'll share a story. I'm gonna share it like this. Like, I want you to picture this, because I had this conversation with a friend and it literally blew me away, but it just reaffirms why I do what I do. So imagine you're a 72-year-old man, right? And your whole life you've been following society. You've been doing the thing where people tell you this is what you do. You work hard, you follow the path, you do the thing. 72, you guys. And then your daughter, my client, comes home and literally tells you, Dad, you're a projector, right? This man cried. This man literally got so emotional because somebody telling him you're not lazy because you have to nap. You're not lazy because you need time away. You're not lazy because you try to be an entrepreneur and got it wrong. And then going deeper, like you're a leader, you're a guide, you came to teach people. And him remembering every single time that he wanted to be a guide, he wanted to be a teacher, and he held himself back. Let me tell you what happened when this man found out he was a projector. Him and his daughter, my old client, literally sat down and brainstormed a class. They put it together on video. He literally put it online. You guys, 70 people, 70, signed up to this class. This man sold out his course the way that he wanted to do it, and he's 72. That you're talking like, what's the Kentucky Fried Chicken man, the one that's like in his 60s? This man is 72 and is finally embodying the person that he came to be. Mind you, in human design, he's also a line 6. So if you're a line 6, you are going to get there. You are a role model. It's just, it takes time to become who you're meant to be. What this proves, what this brought up for me is, imagine what could have happened in his life if he had known this information when he was 20. If he had known this information when he was 30. If he had known this information when he had children. Oh my gosh, you need a break. You need time alone. You need to like take naps. Sometimes you need to sleep separate. Like, even understanding that they can operate the way that I operate, that is huge. It's literally life-changing. So I decided I'm just going to talk about human design and how it can change your life, because it's new in a way, has been around for years, but people are just now hearing about it. And as long as I stay quiet, there are people like that 72-year-old man who got a message by proxy. He didn't watch my live. He didn't hear me. He was not on a call with me. But by him hearing those words and embracing who he is, now he found what he was missing in order to step into his power, create a course, and sell it out. So congratulations to you, sir. But even bigger than that, guys, you cannot be quiet. Whoever you serve, whatever your mission, maybe is people who were abused. Maybe it's people who are dealing with grief. Maybe it's people who lost their job. Maybe you work a 9-to-5 and you're happy with that, but you're trying to find balance and trying to have a life. It really does help to know yourself. What I created is not for everybody. I will put the link in the bio, but if this is speaking to you, if any of this is resonating, if you're finding yourself in the words, I encourage you to check it out, because I know fear. I know what it's like to sleep on yourself. I know what it's like to want to do something and not do it because other people are going to think something is wrong with you. Guys, I told you on Facebook, here we are, right? Like, I'm introducing you to the new me. And the new me, this Jordy, is unapologetic. I will show up. I will be here. I will pollute your environment with love and light and hope and getting to know yourself and stepping into your light. Because if I die tomorrow, I know at least one person will hear that message and say, wow, I need to step up for myself. Guys, there are people waiting on you. Now, to get to some of the questions, somebody asked me yesterday if the course was self-paced. It is not. So the way that I'm going to be doing this, I've been doing workshops. I've been connecting with so many incredible ladies, but it's going to be like a group call. So we're going to have a weekly call for 8 weeks, and we're just going to talk about human design types. We're going to talk about the throat and what is your superpower, how you should be speaking if you're like open versus defined, or if you have the skate or that one. We're going to be talking about your G center, which is where your purpose, your purpose, where you're going in life, who you came to be, your identity. That is where that lives. So honing into you, you know better. You are the authority, right? And if it's open versus undefined, you might not know the terminology, but that's what I'm here for. I'm going to teach you basics, how to read your chart, how to understand who you are, and deeper than that, how to apply that to business, right? What does it mean? How do I apply it? How do I turn this into a marketing strategy? How do I turn this into sales? How do I turn this into clients, right? Because especially when you're an entrepreneur, a lot of times everybody's giving you the one way, the one formula. Y'all, I just want to teach you how to read you and work with you and what you got so that you can find what works for you. Because I can give you tips, I can show you what I've done, but you're not me. Some people are not comfortable jumping in front of a camera and telling you their life story. Some people are not comfortable embracing the fact that they cuss on camera from time to time, but it took a lot of work to get here. This can be you too when you're ready. Maybe right now you're just ready to write and stay behind the screen and do a blog. Maybe right now you're only ready to do a TikTok and do voiceovers. Maybe you hate social media and you want to do it in person and have that one-on-one connection. Who am I to tell you how to be you? Who am I to tell you how to live your life? I can just show you how I figured out me, what human design can tell you about yourself, which, guys, I don't want to downplay it. It really is life-changing. When I tell you people cry, like, I know, I've seen it. I literally get goosebumps and messages, and I can share some of the testimonials and put them out there, but this is not about sales. This is about you. There is something you have to say. There is a message that you have. There is something in your soul that you came to do, but you're not going to do it as long as you're afraid of your greatness. I see you, reflector. I see you, projector. I see you, mani-gen, generator, manifester. I see you. And a lot of times, that's all people need, is to be seen, to know that somebody is looking at them and saying, you can do this too. Find your why, find who you serve. Why do you get out of bed? And then know how to sit with that person and give them a hug and just hold their hand, because you guys, somebody did that for me. Somebody showed me how to embrace my uniqueness, how to embrace my differences, how not to put myself in a box to make other people happy. And I can't wait to share that with you. I'm never going to run out of stuff to teach. I'm never going to run out of stuff to give, because I'm always growing. I'm always evolving. I'm always learning. And this course is just the next right thing for someone. Even if that's not you, maybe you know somebody who could use it. Maybe you could share the video or one of my TikToks or one of the posts. So I'm just going to flood it all, because I didn't even realize I was doing a launch until so many people responded and they're like, Jordy, tell me more. Guys, I will. For those people who message, I will tell you more. I will show up. I will get excited because my excitement can penetrate whatever's in the way of you trusting yourself. This is so much bigger than money. This is about you, right? So another question that came up was, how do you find your human design type? So if you don't know your type, I would encourage you to go. There are many websites for this. There's Jovian Archive, my talkingbodygraph.com, and you can literally just put in your birth details, birth information like day, time that you were born, what country, because there is some astrology. It's kind of like a natal chart on crack, right? So it'll pull basically the body graph and it'll tell you the basics of it. Now, if you want to go deeper, I do offer readings. I offer foundational readings. I offer in-depth readings, life purpose, relationship readings, business readings, you name it, I got you, right? The biggest thing is you might not even need the reading. Maybe you just need guidance on how to understand what you're looking at. Maybe you've already had a reading and now you want to know, how do I apply this to business? Maybe you want to know, how do I get along with a manifestor spouse, with a friend, with a mom? Like me and my mom butted heads a lot. And she's here, she can tell you, but we just didn't understand the uniqueness and the differences in who we are. And my mom is testament to the fact that when she stepped into her light, she just sold a $20,000 course, you guys, and kudos to you, Mom, but that is because she trusted herself. There is something that you are holding yourself from doing, and it literally just takes having a little faith, right? It doesn't have to be in me, but this is not about the course, it's about the transformation. It's about the before and the after. Imagine being 72 years old and you are at a place where you are just now getting to understand who you are. And you took that step and 70 people buy your course, right? And now he's teaching courses and he's doing all this stuff, but you don't have to wait till you're 72. I would hate to see you at 72 finally taking that leap of faith, finally stepping into your light. Like, do it now. You don't need me. There's a ton of information on websites and stuff, but if I'm the one that's speaking to you and I'm the one that's making you at least think about it, at least imagine yourself having everything that you ever dreamt of having, don't sleep on yourself, guys. There is something soul to soul that I am here to say, and I know I'm not for everybody, but for the people who I am for, listen with your heart, listen with your soul. You can do this. You are bigger and greater, and you can do it all, you guys. You really can. Whatever I can do, you probably can do better. You just haven't allowed yourself to perceive a life where you're not being held back by society, by your family, by your partner, by whatever anybody outside of you thinks. Because in your eyes, you are the whole world. So what kind of life do you want, right? Flood me with questions. Flood me with love. I don't care about the haters. I don't care about the critics, because I know deep down, you're just afraid to step here. And I love you too. And I love you so much. Look, sending you the biggest kiss. But guys, I will be back. You will see more of me. I'm about to blow you up with more human design, more TikToks, more lives, because I'm lit up. And I want to shout it from the rooftops. I am not afraid this time. I know that my mission is so much bigger than all of this noise. Society might look like it's falling apart, but guys, I am putting myself back together. I'm standing on top of the mountain, and this is just the beginning. We're going up from here. And I know someday I'll watch this back and be like, ugh, who did I think I was, right? But that's the mind, right? My soul, who I came to be, my purpose, doesn't care what's in the way. So here we are. We're going to talk. We're going to speak. I love you. It's Saturday. I couldn't stop. I wanted to be here. I wanted to talk to you. So with that, I think I'm going to wrap it up, because, I could keep going, but I don't want to overwhelm you, at least in this setting. So look out for more content. Look out for more information. If there's a question, send me a DM, send me a voice note, whatever you got. I'm here. I got you. I'm your girl. But yeah, I hope you have an incredible weekend. I love you guys. Let me see if I can, wrap it up here on Facebook. Bye, guys. Perfect. And now for my Instagram followers, you guys, thank you for sticking around. If this life catches you after the fact, I hope it serves you. It's not about the course, it's about you. Maybe you hear the next right thing and that's enough to get you going, but I'm rooting for you. I see you, I love you, I believe in you, and I hope you choose yourself. Take care, guys.